Welcome back, real nerds. It's time for some real talk. I'm your host here, Scooter, here at Nerds at Night, with my co-host next to me, Bobby Law.
How's it going, everyone? Hope you're feeling as awesome as me, just getting off of work here.
I got a haircut today.
Love it every night. That's pretty good.
Guess where I went?
Why don't you do the top?
Guess where I went?
Where'd you go?
Where'd you tell me to go?
Did you go to Danny?
I did go to Danny's.
Did you like Danny?
I'm actually, that's going to be my regular spot.
Really?
It is, yep.
All right, cool.
I enjoyed it that much, honestly.
Did you mention me to him?
I did. He's like, oh yeah, I know that guy. I've been cutting his hair for years, blah, 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 blah. And then he told me, and apparently he was in the Marines, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you guys would get along.
Yeah, he was talking about that. And then, funny enough, the EMS chief of Delran came in while I was getting my haircut, and I actually know him. It's Donnie.
Okay.
Yeah, and he came in. I'm just like, oh.
And you know him from when you used to be
An EMT, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, back in the day.
Cool. Was he the chief back then?
Yeah. He's been the
Okay.
chief as long as I remembered, honestly.
Wow. Well done.
Yeah, it was a good haircut. I enjoyed it. I like it. I mean, I don't know if you like it, but I like it. He was real gentle. You know? Not really, but...
Did you trim up the beard?
No, I asked him to stay away from the beard this time.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Next
save...
time.
Saving the thing is, I already got it shaped to like, or I got it cut to an even length. Finally, that's why it got shorter for a while. But yeah, no, I want to keep the beard.
So it's almost No Shave November. You know, that's coming around pretty
So now I have
soon.
an excuse.
Well, that thing's got to get bushy.
No,
It's
yeah,
gotta come down.
no,
low.
I'm not gonna cut it anymore from now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I might do like small trims to like cut the ends, because if you get loose ends, you want to cut them. You know,
Right. Yeah. But really, no shave till 2018.
that's fine with me.
Yep.
The only thing I shave is like the partner here. You know,
Oh yeah.
you gotta get that.
You look too scruffy.
Yeah, he looks described. It's itchy, real itchy, and it kind of messes with the effect of the beard to begin with. Honestly,
It was funny back in like middle school. I knew someone who only grew hair right there. It was very fucking strange.
that's
looking.
fucking weird.
Yeah. I think.
Hello, my name is Jim.
This is the
Jim
only
Jam.
place. Check it out, guys.
Look at my beard, bro.
It's
You
so
see it?
luxurious.
You see it,
And
guys?
it was like blonde too, so you couldn't really see it. It was pretty
Oh, what
wispy.
the fuck?
I was like, why?
Well, if you didn't know,
you didn't see it.
now you know. This is Nerds at Night, our 2-day-a-week show. I gotta think of a better way to say that, but
Yeah.
this is Nerds at Night. We come here every Wednesday and Friday morning here at twitch.tv/Real Nerds Real Talk. This is Nerds at Night. Wednesday, Friday, 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, give or take. Mostly take. We usually hear about 45, 50 minutes, but, you know, you get what you get.
What are we doing tonight, though? What's our subject?
Well, we're going to be talking about esports.
Esports.
So before we get into esports, I want to do a little quick housekeeping, if you will.
Okay.
So,
What was that?
a couple big things.
Okay.
One confirmed thing that if you are awake right now, or if you follow us on Twitter or Facebook, you would know that we just launched our first t-shirt campaign on teespring.com.
Oh, wow.
So now you can buy your R&R T swag.
It does look pretty cool.
Yeah. First, I mean, these are the first designs. We're just playing with them. You know, every shirt sale definitely helps out.
Yeah, big
And,
time.
you know, we obviously get some of the profits from the shirts. You know, Teespring gets, you know, most of it, but we do get a little bit of it. We get a kickback from it. So if you guys buy the shirts, we're selling hoodies and shirts, I believe, and 2 of them are actually women's cut. So we do have those, and they come in different colors as well.
Yeah, and honestly, 100% honest here, none of this is going to us. This is going to improving the studio and things that we're trying to do here.
Yeah, we haven't taken a dime in our own pockets yet. We're still in the process, and we all know here at R&RT that a lot of it for a while is going to be us putting it into it. So
Yeah.
but your support definitely helps, and even your verbal and your nonverbal support. So.
Gotta love the grind, Scoot.
Yeah, the grind is real.
I'm real happy.
The grind is real.
I love to be
You guys are going to start seeing Teespring, not advertisements, but you're going to start seeing them in the videos, so that us, advertising it, saying, hey, don't forget about this. Go buy a shirt.
I know I have a t-shirt coming, but I'm definitely going to pick up a hoodie.
You know what we got to do? We got to make a Nerds at Night. That'll be like the second one we do. Our second campaign will have a Nerds at Night specific t-shirt.
Oh.
I fucking love this show. I don't even care if this shirt never fucking gets viewers. I love this show.
We're going to have to throw some wacky cartoon characters in there. If we can.
As long as they're not trademarked or copyrighted, yeah. They don't make having fun anymore. You can't sell shit like that.
We'll just alter them a little, like Photoshop,
Yeah, we'll do like Rick and Morty, but we'll make the Rick, we'll make Rick like yellow, like a Simpson.
Yeah.
And then like change his hair to like blueberry. I don't think blue ray is a color,
you think
but
Gumby's trademarked?
probably he's a character.
Yeah, but he's been a while.
But he's not considered like to not be like a trademark or copyright. It has to be like open source or public. Like
right.
like Happy Birthday. Happy Birthday can't be trademarked. The song.
Public domain.
Yeah, public domain. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully, maybe Pokey. Nobody really liked Pokey that much.
Is it the horse?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
What the fuck?
Dude, I used to watch Gumby. That was a good show.
By the way, forewarning: Nerds at Night is a R-rated show. But I mean, it's 1 a.m. So I mean, if you didn't know that,
yeah. I mean, we fuck about a little bit.
fuck about.
Yeah, but we don't.
That sounds really sexy.
We don't fuck too much though.
Say it like deeper and more sensual.
We fuck about here and there.
That was forceful. I want sensual.
No.
No.
This is the only way you're gonna
grab
get
the
it.
mic and caress it like a lady. Hello, Clary.
This is the only way you get it, Scott.
But anyways, t-shirt campaign. Check that out if you can. teespring.com/RNRT.
Teespring.
Next thing up on the little housekeeping notes is the schedule we've started with last Tuesday, which, by the way, I want to put out that we've been doing this for a week and we have done 22 videos so far.
Oh my god.
20. So that means basically 22 streams or 21 streams, 22 videos. I apologize.
Yes, and we're still working them out. We're this
Mad
is our
videos
second
went up
week,
today.
So yeah, we're pretty consistent so far.
Oh yeah.
We may be changing names on some things. We may be adding in a few.
Yeah. So in the fall, and by the fall I mean starting like next week.
Okay.
And we're still working on this, but so it'll be up in the next couple of days. But we're gonna have a new schedule starting on August 21st or 22nd because of myself going back. I'm in college and I'm gonna be in the fall semester, so I have my schedule already. We're starting to work out the details of what stream is going to be where. So some things might get shuffled around. Now, a couple of things that you can be sure of is Scooter's Take, the nerd news, the daily nerd news will not be moving, or not. Sorry, will not be getting canceled, I guess you could say. But it will be moving times. But it will be at the same time every day. I made sure of that.
Well, that's good. You got to bring the people the news.
Nerds at Night will not move at all, time or day. So, because this is such a late night show, anyways,
because it's the most awesome,
and it's the best show. It's my favorite show to do. Out of all the shows we do, Nerds at Night, and the thing is, Scooter's Take is literally just me. You'd think I would enjoy that more. I don't. I love Scooter's Take.
Well, your voice,
but Nerds at Night is like
old. It might even get old to you.
It probably does.
Maybe. I like it.
Let's take a poll. How annoying is my voice? It's fucking annoying.
I want to hear Scott shut up or talk more.
Do this in the chat.
Let's talk about a little esports, Scott.
All right, let's get it.
Okay, let's get into it.
You want to start? Or you want me to start?
Well, if I'm starting, then we're gonna start from the very beginning.
The beginning of time.
Beginning of
the land before time.
The beginning of glorious esports land.
Esports land. So obviously, I'm a Nintendo fan. So I'm gonna automatically assume that you're gonna talk about Nintendo because Nintendo, in my opinion, started what esports is today.
I am gonna kick it off with the Nintendo World
Fucking
Championship.
right, you are.
But do you know where
NWC?
No. Do you know where they got the idea from?
America?
No.
I mean, probably not. America steals our shit.
For the 1990 World Championship actually got the idea from a movie.
What movie?
It's called The Wizard. It was
Sounds
about.
It was the first and only movie ever called The Wizard.
Wizard, yes.
Wait, is it called The Wizard or just Wizard?
No, it's The Wizard.
I didn't say I need to know this. This is
and I guess
critical
he's
information.
Maybe he's like the pinball wizard. You know?
Okay, so he's like a professional game something.
So basically, we have two kids, two brothers.
Two bros?
Yeah, two bros apparently put in a mental institution. And they have a friend, Fred Savage.
Okay.
So Corey, who's Fred Savage. So they break him out. And the pair run off to California. On their travels,
it's always
Corey
California.
meets a girl named Haley.
Named Haley?
Jenny Lewis. Do you know who that is?
Wait, Haley. What was it? Jenny Lewis.
Jenny Lewis.
That sounds really familiar, actually.
She has to be really young in this. This is way back when. Well, actually, no.
Okay, so no, it's not as obvious. No, so
released in '89.
This is Jenny Lewis is a singer, songwriter, musician, and actress. Thank you, Wikipedia.
Huh. So anyways, they run off to California, and Jimmy's a master at playing video games, apparently. So with his talents, he could easily win the top prize.
The top prize!
At Video Armageddon.
Of a gift card to like 7-Eleven?
Well, actually, it's $50,000.
Holy shit, that's a lot of money back then.
Yeah. That actually might be close.
You can buy a house with
Or
that.
that might be more. That's probably more than what the Nintendo prize actually was.
Yeah, Nintendo's not actually isn't that famous for giving out large lump sums of money.
I'll tell you the prizes. They actually gave a pretty decent prize in the 90s.
You should see League of Legends is.
So,
Is that even a sentence? League of Legends is?
League of Legends is actually on my list for something later too.
It's got to be when we're talking about esports.
Okay, so the Nintendo 1990 World Championship was really cool. I didn't know much about it until recently. They actually designed the Nintendo World Championship cartridge just for it.
Oh, yep.
So
The
there,
gold cartridges.
well, there's 26 gold cartridges, which were actually given out randomly, I believe.
Hmm.
In a no, not randomly.
One was like a thing on like cereal, I think, right?
See what with the gold cartridges, they actually came from a later competition through a Nintendo magazine.
Oh yeah,
Some
Nintendo
kinda-
Power.
Yeah, Nintendo Power.
Yeah.
Okay.
R.I.P.
So that's where there's only 26 of those gold cartridges out. I think one went a few years ago for like 115K.
Yeah, I've seen the articles about them being sold. They're up there.
And then for the finalists of the 1990 World Championship, there were 90 gray cartridges given out to each one of them.
Okay. Yeah, they have like on the sticker it has like a thing on there, like a logo.
So that was after the fact. They didn't even know they were going to receive it. Actually, they got it after the.
It's like a
everything
random
was said and
package
done.
came in their house and it's like, here you go.
Yeah.
Thanks for
And
playing.
you know what? That was actually a very, very nice prize in itself because those are going for 15 plus grand now.
There you go.
So
You 90 people, you got a prize.
they did. So the competition back then, Nintendo went around to 29 cities, and they had, what was the qualifier? I forget what the qualifier is. I believe it was just a little bit of Super Mario Bros.
A little bit.
Basically. Yeah. So, anyways,
Wait, so did they? Is it like a speed run thing?
I think it was like a point in a certain amount of time.
Okay, makes sense.
So for Nintendo actually made 3 age groups for this to compete against each other. So it was 12 to 17, and then everything below 11 and under.
It's like a junior division.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then everything above that, 18 and up. So they had each division competed separately, and they came down with 7 finalists for each age group,
Okay.
and then they all competed on the main stage in Universal Studios, which was then the Star Trek theater. I think it's now it's Shrek 4D apparently.
How the times have changed.
Yeah, things went weird.
I actually haven't seen Shrek 4D.
From space to
Right,
swamp.
whatever Shrek the 4th one is. The last one I saw was Shrek the 3rd.
That was pretty good. Shrek got consistently funnier, I think.
Well, it's Mike Myers. R.I.P. He's not dead, but he might as well be.
He may as well come back for like a grand finale.
Well, I think because there's that whole thing with the Love Guru.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a
man.
big problem with that
was
movie.
rough.
Yeah, that kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just make another Austin Powers movie. We'll bring you back.
Yeah, I think people would go for that actually.
I loved Austin Powers.
So the 7 finalists competed in each age group on the Nintendo World Championship game cartridge, which was a special cartridge designed just for this competition.
Oh yeah.
Basically, it had games in it that you already knew of,
Yeah.
but it had certain objectives, and
Yeah.
they were designed a little differently. So the time limit for each contestant was 6 minutes and 21 seconds.
It's a really odd number.
It really is. 6 minutes and 21 seconds. So the 3 games that were on this cartridge were Super Mario Bros., Rad Racer,
Rad.
which was actually one of the first. I think they attempted to make like a 3D type racing game where you actually looked from over the dashboard.
Okay.
And it actually turned out pretty good for NES, I believe. Anyways, so you go from Super Mario Bros. To Rad Racer, and then you finish with Tetris.
Oh fuck Tetris.
Dude, I gained a lot of respect for Tetris after.
Especially the people who play it.
Oh my gosh. So there's a trick to all of this though. The thing with Mario was the objective for Mario, you had to collect 50 coins as fast as you could, and then you could advance to Rad Racer.
Okay.
You had 99 lives, you can do it any way you want.
So it's like a triathlon.
Basically, the quicker you get to Tetris and the more time you have on Tetris,
Okay.
the more chance you have to get a higher score. The top player actually won by more than 1 million points because of his strategy.
Holy crap!
Yeah. So the scoring system was really weird too. I didn't even write it down, but it was like Super Mario points or coins in time times like 5.
Some odd algorithm.
Yeah, some really weird Nintendo thing. So once you got the 50
thing.
coins in Super Mario Bros, you'd be sent over to Rad Racer. And Rad Racer, they designed a special track that no one had ever played on until this competition. So you had to make your way through that. Obviously, you had to be decent at the game to do it, I guess.
Yeah, no, like know the mechanics inside and out a little bit. Yeah.
The timer constantly stayed at 99, so you could never run out of time, but you wanted to get through as quick as possible, obviously.
Okay.
So then once you got to Tetris, it's just all out speed. But the thing is, the Tetris, a lot of competitions for Tetris nowadays will start off around level 19 or 20, which is when things start to really speed up and get hard.
Yeah, so it actually looks like you just get into it basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these guys were all playing from level 1 through 12 basically. It's the only time they had. But the winning strategy, the reason why, so the 12 to 17 age group was the person who came in first for everything.
Okay.
His name was Thor. Thor Ackerland.
Is he from America? Because he sounds like he's from fucking the Viking country.
He's from America. I was kind of disappointed. I
Hats
couldn't
off to
get
his
the exact
parents.
age of any of these 3 people.
We should find this man.
Someone actually did interview him.
Nice.
Way down the line. So Thor won the 12 to 17 age group.
With his hammer.
Yes.
You looking for your penis?
No. I had the name of the other kid.
I can find your penis if you want. It's right there.
Here it is.
You found your penis.
I found
Yes,
it. Hang
he
on.
found his penis.
So Jeff Hansen.
He's like, what did you write that on? A sticker?
So Jeff Hansen, basically the 11-year-old or younger kid, which I was most interested in his age because coming in at 11 or younger, you know, you could be
Especially in that time.
Say you were like 7 or 6, that would be crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, like especially back in that time, because like video games were still pretty new.
Yeah.
Like nowadays, a 7-year-old playing a video game isn't that odd.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
like, I mean, shit, my kid plays Minecraft.
I was more surprised to see the 18 and older age group because games were so fresh back then, and there was a lot of like
looked
really
down
old
upon
people.
Yeah.
So the person who won the 18 and up was Robert Whiteman.
Okay.
Not a really awesome name.
I know about the one guy. He
Thor?
did no. This is the guy who did oh crap! There's a whole documentary about it on Netflix. I watched it. It was awesome.
Was it Jeff? Because Jeff's like
Yeah, it was with there's like that really famous arcade in like Illinois. Hold on a second.
no.
God,
But
this is
I would love to go. Any arcade.
it was like basically where like gaming competitions like started. Basically, you know what I mean?
In an arcade?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, that would be a lot more fun.
Trying to figure out if I can find it. If I find it, like I think as I watched this I watched this documentary on Netflix, and it was awesome. And it was, it was kind of like in a weird way what you'd like. You like your cliche like nerd who plays video games. Like he's like a big chubby guy who plays video games, but I mean like he did something that was insanely crazy. It was like I don't remember the game, which was really killing me. I want to say it's like Pac-Man or something.
Did he eat a perfect game?
No, well, what he did was he had the world record for the highest score,
Oh, okay.
and to get this score, he had to be up for like 48 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the thing is like you could like really get into it.
I can't even survive on Pac-Man for 20 minutes.
God, what is that? Oh, it's gonna kill me.
So you look him up.
I will
tell you.
yes.
I will
tell
tell
me
you
more
about
stories.
Jeff Hansen. Jeff Hansen, the 11-year-old and younger winner. So after these 3 people won in their age groups, they got a first place prize, which back in 1990 was actually it was a pretty big prize. You said Nintendo's not known for their big prizes?
I mean, like if you compare it to like the MOBA esports of today or like the Call of Duty.
They're like millions and
Because
millions.
Nintendo is, in my opinion, Nintendo is just now starting to get back into the esports. If you haven't figured that out with all their games that are coming out,
And actually, they have this year the 2017 qualifiers.
yeah, no, they've already done like 3 or 4 tournaments just in the last like 6 months.
I thought it was from August till September.
No, that's the one coming up. But they've already
okay.
they did a Splatoon, or there's a Splatoon one coming up.
Okay.
They did a Splatoon one, I believe. a couple months ago. They did a Mario Kart one a couple months ago. They did an ARMS one.
Yeah, they did.
You gotta realize, look at the games that are coming out for the Switch right now. It's Splatoon 2, which is a competitive third-person shooter game, which can be used for esports. Even in their commercials, they portrayed it as an esport. ARMS is a competitive fighting game.
ARMS is okay.
Esports. I mean, the thing is, that's where games are going these days. They're trying to find their niche in the esport because they know esports is where everything's going to. Like, For Honor, that was, an esport game.
With esports being talked about potentially being in the Olympics, why not? Everyone should be trying to dig into that.
Paris 2024 in talks right now.
So let me ask you if you think this is a big prize from Nintendo in 1990. First off, $10,000 U.S. savings bond.
Savings bond.
Yeah, savings bond, not cash, but that grows over time if it still keeps its value.
Gross. Yeah,
Nintendo's thinking of the future.
Unless the dollar goes down.
Yeah,
which it did.
So,
I wonder if that affects that.
The 10K savings bond. Then you get a brand new, because the year's 1990. Remember, you get a 1990 Geo Metro convertible. Pretty cool.
For back then, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, here's a car.
And especially for potentially 11 to 1-year-old Jeff.
Yeah. Here's your car.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
So, besides that, they also got a 40-inch rear projection TV, which back then looked enormous. It was probably...
Rear projection TV.
Yeah. Yeah. It was huge. It was way bulky.
It was huge. Huge.
And they also got... a gold-plated Mario trophy. Gold-painted, excuse me. Yeah, gold-painted Mario
gold-plated.
trophy.
Melt that shit down.
So, that was the first place prize. For anyone who came in second, you got a $1,000 savings bond and a silver trophy.
A silver one. Painted, not.
Yeah. Just the paint.
Just the paint. It's just colored paint.
So after all that was said and done, these three guys actually, Robert, Thor, and Jeff actually had a kind of behind the scenes competition, like not for anything, but just to see who would be the best out of all three of them. So Robert, 18 and up, came in last. Thor came in first. Thor came in first by over 1 million. Jeff came in second. Still respectable, especially for being the age he is.
Thor's a crazy man.
Now, the reason he got to Tetris so fast is because of his Mario strategy. He actually... So the way to get 50 coins in Mario real quick is either you're going to go through the whole first stage and get the rest of them in stage 1, 2, or, thinking outside the box because you have 99 lives, you're going to jump down the first tube, collect a few coins on the way, jump down the first tube you can, collect 20 right there, die, respawn, and then do that one more time. And you're done.
Using the respawn, I like that.
Yeah, so thinking outside the box there, Thor got to Tetris really fast. But being the number one in everything, he had big time fame for a little bit. He was a spokesperson for Nintendo on some things.
Oh, cool.
He got to be in some commercials, but he turned his back on Nintendo, went to Canada. I forget the company he joined up with. But he became like a big person in this, basically like a competitor company from Nintendo. Yeah. So Nintendo, I guess they didn't really care for that much. So then the young bull, Jeff gets his second shot at fame when he goes to the actual World Championships and he plays in Tokyo. And he wins in Tokyo. He comes in first place.
Good job, Jeff.
Yeah, he comes in first place. No, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff.
Young guy. So then the following year, there's a rematch in Vegas against the Japanese champion.
I like when you say rematch.
Well, rematch because against the same champ from Japan. And Jeff wins again. Home turf.
My name is Jeff.
Home turf victory. So I was really interested to learn that all about Jeff there.
This is the hardest thing to find, by the way.
Whatever you're looking for.
I'm just saying. I'm about to stop looking.
Good.
Just saying.
Good. Cause
doing it.
Everyone forgot what you were looking for.
God, you know what? You're probably right. You know what I forgot to do? Do you want to know?
What?
Forgot to turn the fan on.
Oh yeah, it is really hot in here. Maybe that's why I've been like.
By the way, thank you, Kazwadi. I think that's how I'm pronouncing it. Kazwadi, thank you for following. Real Nerds Real Talk.
Kazwadi.
It's appreciated.
It'd be cool if you're in the chat right now, though, because then you could be chatting with us.
Chit chat.
But
Jim Jam.
whatever. Either way, it's cool.
I really wanted to put Jim Jam on the back of his T-shirt. And then I thought he
If
might.
you do that,
thought he
then
might
you
hate
have
me.
to.
I think I have to buy 2 shirts.
See, I wish Hugh from Jimmy Neutron wasn't like trademarked, because you'd have to put his face underneath of the Jim Jam, like
Jim Jam.
Jim Jam.
Jim Jam.
I think it's from the movie. He's like, well, Jim Jam.
Oh, did you see Timmy G's surprise stream today?
No. Well, actually, you know what? I saw you.
Or did you at least
posted
heard about it? Did you hear about it though? I assume.
I didn't hear. I saw it on Facebook.
Oh, okay. So you heard through the Facebook Vine.
Yes.
R.I.P. Vine.
So what'd you guys do?
We played
Mario Kart, right?
Mario Kart, yeah.
Okay.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Today.
Yeah.
Wow, and the video is already up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. We just did like an hour stream.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was it?
It's good. It's good times.
Did he beat you?
He didn't beat me, but he didn't lose.
I don't know what that means.
So it means
I feel
like the first race he beat me, like, but like after that he pretty much just lost every other time.
So the very first race.
Yeah.
Well, that's the ultimate win.
But we were also on like a team for a while too, I believe. We did like cops and robbers on Battle. So
I don't think I played that actually.
yeah, it's a Renegade Roundup or something like that. But it's basically cops and robbers.
Oh.
Yeah. It's really fun. We'll have to play it.
I mean, I would enjoy it. I really like to get on the Switch anytime because I don't.
I want them to bring Mario Party back.
Mario Party.
But like not like the last one. The last Mario Party sucked ass.
I haven't played many of the new Mario Parties where.
Mario Party 10 was garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the last one I played a lot was like 8,
8 was good.
7, like 6, 7, 8.
9 was kind of crappy.
All the ones on the Cube were fantastic.
Yeah, the Wii one, Mario Kart Party 8 was on the Wii, I believe.
Was it?
I believe so.
I could actually get that then.
It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know what they did? You know what they did in the last one, Mario Party 10? Like the main thing.
No
So like
clue.
the gimmick was like you could because you had the Wii U pad.
Right.
So the person you could have basically like 5 players. 4 people would be using controllers or whatever, like the Wiimotes or whatnot. And then one person was using the Wii U gamepad, and they played Bowser.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
You think it is.
Yeah.
Until you're because Bowser is really OP. And basically, unless there's like a child playing Bowser, and not like an intelligent adult, or even an intelligent child, like Bowser's pretty much always gonna win. Unless you're playing a mini game that is all chance.
I say we play RNRT versus Jenny. Jenny Bowser.
She was look last Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving just passed, right? I was streaming on my old account.
Okay.
You know, when I just used to stream whatever.
Back in Hawaii.
Yeah, back when I was in Hawaii, and it was Thanksgiving Day, and we were bored. So I was like, let's stream some Pokken Tournament on the Wii U.
Pokken.
So I set it up. We started streaming. Jenny and me and Vic were playing.
Okay.
But only 2 people can play at once because it's a 2-player fighting game. So, which by the way was an awesome fighting game. But Jenny whooped our ass for like an hour straight.
Button mash?
She wasn't even like smashing buttons. She was just she didn't know what she was doing, but she was pressing buttons in a way that made her fucking impenetrable. Like I was like trying to make actual like combinations and shit. Like I could not break it.
Really?
Like I would get a hit in here every once in a while, but she would ultimately kill me.
No way.
Vic couldn't beat her either. And then we finally like figured out a better way to do it, and then like we ended up whooping her ass.
Well, sounds like we have a young champ on our hands.
Theme of the story
Let's get her
is
in Street Fighter.
Theme of the story is whoop your daughter's ass. Demoralize her. In the game, not like in real life. That's messed up.
Smash her in, what was it?
Pokken Tournament.
Pokken Tournament. So
Which
make
is
sure that you crush them in Pokken Tournament.
Yeah, it's coming out for the Switch. Pokken Tournament DX.
At an early age.
Basically, just has more characters.
See, I would rather crush them in Pokemon Stadium.
On N64?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude! I love that game.
Actually, did you ever buy the whatever piece it was so that you can get your Pokemon onto the game?
No,
I didn't
I wasn't rich.
Someone at my work was talking about that the other day, and I actually hadn't seen it.
So real quick, the Queen of San Joaquin says, "What are you guys talking about?" Well, right now we're talking about video games.
Yep.
Mostly
this- the
Nintendo
subject-
video games.
The overall subject for tonight is esports, actually.
Yeah. Well, I mean, esports comes to, like, if you think about it, the games we're talking about it are esport types games. Pokemon Stadium, that is a competitive fighting game.
Yeah.
Well, fighting, I guess you could say, but
Pokemon actually is pretty competitive.
Yes.
Like, even the battle scene nowadays.
they have the Pokemon World Championships. They have the card game version, and then also the video game version. Pokemon is a huge, like, community.
Actually,
Huge community,
I have never, like, you know how they have the
especially when it comes to
World
breeding.
Trade Center now in the games and stuff, so you can trade with people from anywhere
Yeah.
in the world.
Yes.
I actually haven't gone on the flip side of that and tried the battle. Anybody?
Really?
Yeah.
I did it like a couple times in Sun.
Did you win?
No.
Oh.
No, I lost.
Yeah.
Because you gotta realize, I think people who do that for the most part are people who like are actually like breeding, so they get like the EVs and the IVs and
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know if you remember that. Like
perfect,
perfect versions of all these
yeah.
Pokemon, and then there's there are this basically like a list of competitive Pokemon that are the best to use.
Rotom.
Did you see? So I used to watch this guy on YouTube all the time, and he would cover like Pokemon, blue, just bullshit, all kinds of bullshit about Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
And he was really good YouTube guy. I wish I remember his name. I think it's like Proto Mario or something.
Proto Mario.
Yeah,
Pretty
something like that. Yeah. But he did like a thing about how Sheldon, Sheldon, the
Yeah.
turtle Pokemon, is the strongest Pokemon in Pokemon.
Defensive wise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like he could build his defense so high that you couldn't hurt him, and then he could attack you in one hit and kill you, using like a specific set of like moves to boost himself and like items.
Jeez.
But like this guy did the math, and he was like infinitely impenetrable if you do everything correctly.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you're gonna have to shut that down before
Well,
someone. can
no
get there.
one's has taken the chance, I don't think, and tried it competitively because you have to like you literally have to do an exact process to get it.
It's kind of like a glitch in Pokemon Yellow or something.
Yeah, it's basically just like a mathematical improbability, I think,
Yeah.
but it's there.
Wow. Way
Yeah.
to go, Pokemon, for leaving that loophole.
Yeah, thanks, Game Freak. I mean, honestly, Pokemon games are kind of on their backbone is basically like glitches.
Yeah.
Like, remember copying Pokemon
Oh yeah.
using
In
your
Gold,
PC?
where you would
Turn off the system when
Yeah.
it was at saving, do not turn off. You
see the reason I know I would do that a lot too to get like
legendaries.
clone items.
Oh yeah, rare candies.
Yep.
Yeah, you clone your rare candy items, or you clone like your your
How about-
Lugia, your Ho-Ohs.
How about the very first Pokemon glitch, Missing
Missingo, yeah.
Yep. Did you ever actually do that?
Yeah, you know that so missing no means missing number.
Right.
So there's obviously ideas of what missing no is, which I hope they do tell us one day.
Someone had a brutal idea of what it actually was.
What?
A Pokemon that had been left in its ball for way too long and it was
Like
forgotten
spoiled.
about. Yeah.
Like expiration date.
Just kind of like
Not enough air.
ugh. You know,
Well,
it got glitched
I guess I'm just
out.
gonna die over here, and I'm just
It
basically
didn't die. It phased
turned
out
into
of the
data.
ball. Yeah.
yeah.
It
And then
had
just chilled at Cinnabar Island because fuck it, tropical island.
Yeah. Why not?
Jesus. But so what I was gonna say is that so you know how Bulbasaur is Pokemon number 1?
Yeah.
He's actually not.
Missing now?
Rhydon or Rhyhorn, I don't remember.
It's got to be Rhydon.
So it's
Why?
so when they made the list, and I'm not talking about the official. So there's an official list, obviously, with Bulbasaur being number 1, and then it going on from there, right? That's the official list. But there's a list of when they were creating the Pokemon, they gave them a number, just like this is number 1, this is number 2, number 3. When they were making like the sprites and stuff, so the sprites are little characters.
Right.
So Rhydon or Rhyhorn was the first one they created, and actually
he
put
was-
on the list.
Okay, so he was the first one ever designed.
Yeah, he was like the first Pokemon.
Wow.
He was like literally the first Pokemon sprite,
Rhydon.
or she, whatever.
I'm surprised. I wonder where they got that from.
Yeah, like it's not even like the most interesting Pokemon.
Yeah. It's like a horn
Like
drill for the
Dragonite,
others,
you'd think that'd be the first one because it looks so fucking retarded.
Gosh, Dragonite.
Dragonair,
Did you
then
ever
what is
take
it?
the
Dragon?
time to get a Dragonite?
No,
Yeah.
never. Literally never.
Because you have a Dragonair from like level what, 30 something.
Yeah,
to
you get one.
50
You get
something?
one like half of the game.
Yeah.
But like, was it Dragonite, Dragonair? No, it's what the fuck?
No. It's Dratini.
Dratini.
Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite.
Yeah, Dratini. I keep forgetting that one. You just said it too.
I actually never got it in the Pokemon Go either, and I was hacking on that too.
No, I didn't get that much into Pokemon Go. I'm waiting for that to be competitive. It's already on the way. It really is.
I'd rather see a what's the term for one of those? Augmented reality, I think.
Like the lenses.
No, like when I guess
'Cause
because
they
you're
have
looking
HoloLens.
through your phone screen.
Yeah, they are.
So I'm pretty sure it's augmented reality.
That's exactly what it is. If you're talking about Pokemon Go, the toggle, that's AR.
Okay, so I would like to see that, but let's get a classic Yu-Gi-Oh! With just the Kaiba and Yugi deck.
See, I want them to do that with. See, do you know what HoloLens is? Have you heard of that?
No.
So HoloLens is a product made by Microsoft, not consumerly available yet, but it's an augmented reality headset.
Okay.
So you know VR, right? You can't just walk around the world with a VR headset on.
Right.
Augmented reality augments reality.
So it's got a see-through screen, but
Yes.
you can also it'll project things onto it.
Correct.
Right.
So I mean, obviously, I never played with it, but Yu-Gi-Oh! That would be perfect for Yu-Gi-Oh! Because you don't want to use your phone for that. But if you could do that, and then like you could go buy that fucking like the battle city arm thing with the deck, you could buy that. I mean, and like have like little digital things in there, so you play the cards and it knows what card you're playing, and then it projects a monster. That would be fucking amazing.
So
I would play Yu-Gi-Oh! For the rest of my life.
Now you start talking about this. I brought up Yu-Gi-Oh, but as soon as you mentioned the HoloLens and what it actually is, my mind went right back to Pokemon.
I mean, yeah, that'd be great for Pokemon too.
So
Because
how
you can
about
throw Pokemon
if,
balls.
who is it? Game Freak,
Yeah.
whoever.
They make Pokemon. They make Pokemon games. Yes.
So Game Freak, how about them and the Pokemon Company? Blah blah blah. They find places to place Pokemon all around your country,
Okay.
or the world maybe,
In grassy areas.
and then they'll give you like a little solar backpack, and you can just put your helmet on, and
Be an actual Pokemon trainer.
yeah, like you got to go collect them all, and they'll follow you, maybe they'll find you sometimes.
Dude, that could be a reality TV show. Yo,
Yeah.
trademarked right here. We got that. Pokemon Company, call us.
Real Pokemon. I'll be Professor Oak. No,
Yeah, we'll fly around like hover cars, like what is it, like commentating on people's like lives
yeah,
as they like go around.
a little Google Auto hover car.
Like you see people like throwing things, like they're throwing like they're going like this with their hands, throwing things, and there's like another person across. Like people just walking by, are just like, what the fuck are they doing? But in their like world at that moment, they're just like having
he's
the most
lost
epic
to us.
battle. Like
Imagine that, like taking off your helmet after like 2 years, you're finally the Pokemon master, and you're just like, what's happened? Oh my gosh,
what music is?
I'm going back.
This is too much.
Can't handle it.
Yo, I would like if you could make that into a career, which I know they could. I would totally become a Pokemon master.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh
yeah,
my gosh.
exactly.
That would be, I mean, just like Pokemon Go blew up because it pulled everyone's heartstrings, you know? That is what would happen again right away.
Oh, for sure.
No doubt.
For sure.
You'd find some intense Pokemasters.
I'd be all up in that Poke Nasties. What?
Would you say the Pokemasties?
Poke Nasties.
The Pokenasties.
Poke Nasties, bro.
Scott, how about I mention some of the top esports as of June 2017?
League of Legends.
League of Legends is on there.
Is that number
but-
one?
Actually, yeah, it is.
Yeah. CSGO, League of Legends, Dota 2, Heroes of the Storm,
Dota 2,
Hearthstone.
now you mentioned Dota 2. Do you know that's actually like the largest prize pool?
Yeah. So
basically?
Dota 2 is one of the oldest MOBAs that's like played. Like when it comes to like this world.
Out of the top 5 prize pools, League of Legends is in there for number 4, I think.
Oh wow, and they give a
And
lot.
Dota 2's got the best.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Dota 2's got the rest. Which actually they jumped up the past 3 years. They jumped up from a little over 10 million to the following year 18, and then the year after that it hit around like 20.4 mil.
Holy crap.
Yeah,
balls.
the first place team went away with 9.1
That's
million
awesome.
dollars.
That's awesome.
People are retiring off of esports nowadays. Like just
Yeah.
one big competition.
Is it a sport?
I believe in it. I think it'll be a sport.
You think it will be a sport?
I don't think. See,
So like today, it's not a sport.
I mean, it's an e-sport.
Okay.
You know? Like electronic.
But is it a sport?
It's not. See, it can't be. I guess.
Is it a professional sport?
Well, yeah. Only because people make big money off it, and
Are you just is your problem with the word just the word sport?
the problem is with the word sport because I feel like that has to be recognized by something.
So what,
Like some kind of official.
So like somebody who catches a
Like-
football has hand-eye coordination, right?
If it got in the Olympics, I would recognize it as a sport because
Okay.
the Olympics.
So as long as the public views it as a mass,
I mean, I view. See,
I'm not bashing you here. I'm just asking.
No. I think that there are professional esport people, but I wouldn't call gaming a sport in any game
Okay,
yet.
that's fair.
But I do think for the people that actually make a lot of money and make a career out of this, it's absolutely a sport for them. You know,
Okay.
because they're earning a paycheck. This is
Livelihood. Yeah.
yeah, they're really doing it. You know.
I agree with what you're saying, but I do disagree on the sport thing. I think it's a sport.
Yeah.
I do.
Well,
Anything you have to train your body and mind for. I mean, because like video gaming isn't physically like, but the thing is, it is at the same time. Like, you know, you might not be getting a full body workout, but you're gonna be using some of those muscles.
right, hand-eye coordination comes big
sure.
into it. It's a lot of mental too. So like chess is a sport, right? Is that technically a sport?
Yeah, I don't know if it's a sport, but it's definitely a thing.
So like, I guess chess that's a lot of brain power involved, and that has a lot of big competition.
If we could just make a phrase for brain sports, we can put video games in that. I'm cool with that.
You know what?
I really don't care about labels too much.
How about VR?
Don't worry about me.
I mean, eventually, way down the line, Olympic VR.
Like where they don't actually do the sport in real life. It's in
Well,
virtual
they'll be
reality.
doing something insane though. Like they'll still have Olympic sports, but this will be like speed run through Dragon Canyon. I don't know.
Dragon Canyon.
Yeah.
The fuck.
Something crazy. Like I want to watch the Olympics and then go from curling to someone
Playing Minecraft.
No, not Minecraft. That would not be an esport. But like did you ever see the movie Gamer?
Yeah.
No, that was pretty crazy. Like they actually used inmates and people from the real world controlled them
Yeah.
in sort of like Call of Duty type warfare,
More or less.
more or less. And I think that's sort of what that would be a sport. That would definitely be a sport.
That'd be a sport that I could see actually happening. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
But not like actual death.
No, I could literally see us doing that. We're
I
fucked
think
up.
they already have VR amusement parks, or they're in the talks.
Yeah. I know they're doing VR for movie theaters too.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Bobby, you got about 3 minutes to get what you got. What you got?
What are you talking about?
How much you got left?
Oh, well, you mentioned a lot of the top 10 esports, but you didn't mention some.
Super Smash Brothers.
Stop looking at my list.
No, I already knew that one.
Which one?
Melee.
Okay, yes.
Super Smash Brothers for the Wii U was not that great. It was good, but wasn't that great.
I was never a real big fan of Super Smash.
You're a terrible person.
I like it for the N64.
Terrible person.
Most.
That's my favorite version, but you're still a terrible person for saying that.
It's not that great of a game.
It's an amazing
You know,
game.
there's actually I don't know if it's a rumor or not, but there's a glitch in the N64 version, I think, where if you push certain buttons at the same time as you're picking somebody, you go straight to being Master Hand,
I didn't know that, but that'd be really cool.
but you can't move. All you can do is the Master Hand attacks. Yeah, so
Okay.
you are him, actually.
That's pretty cool.
So yeah, Super Smash Melee is on there. Street Fighter 5,
Yeah, I knew
that's a
that.
big competitive game.
Yeah, they have their tournaments all the time.
Smite,
Did not know that, but it doesn't surprise me. It's a MOBA.
it's up there at number 7. Well, down there at number 7,
Yeah.
so it's pretty far off from League of Legends.
Yeah, it's not as popular.
Some of these I actually didn't. Well, 2 of these I actually am not familiar with. So Hearthstone.
Yeah, Hearthstone. It's
Hearthstone.
a game. It's made by like World of Warcraft.
Okay.
It's made by Blizzard, same company, and it's a card game, but it's like an online card game. I play it.
Huh.
You can play on your phone too. It's a good game.
No way.
Yeah, it's free to
I
play.
actually hear it's gained a lot of popularity over the past just
Yeah, it's always
Few
pretty
years
high
or
up
so.
there for Twitch streaming too. It's a pretty fun game. It's a lot of
Well, it's up at number 4
yeah. I mean, you got to pay for some of it, but yeah,
for a competitive card game.
Yeah, it's a card
That's
game.
pretty neat.
Yeah,
So the other one is Heroes of the Storm.
also made by Blizzard. That's Blizzard's version of League of Legends. Basically, it's their MOBA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it has all Blizzard characters like
Now-
World of Warcraft, Diablo.
Was it Heroes of the Storm or Hearthstone that actually came off as like a sort of like a split off from the original World of Warcraft. Like I heard it was like sort of a something they would do in WoW, and it became so popular in the game itself that they sort of made a game out of it.
Well, I don't know about that, but Hearthstone. So World of Warcraft had a card game, like a TCG, a trading card game,
Okay.
back in like 2005 ish, somewhere around there, 2007. And
Was this in the game?
no, this was in real life. So I actually got into playing that game. So if you did play this game back in the day, at all, I didn't play for very long, but didn't have much of a following. But if you look at the cards from back then, you look at the cards on Hearthstone now, they're the exact same thing. So Hearthstone isn't like a new idea. It's just new as in it's not a card game anymore in paper. It's on digital now. And then obviously there's more cards that came out of them back then because they weren't really popular, but like they're literally, it's like a 1-for-1. So I don't know about that, but I do know about this.
Oh. Well, I mean, both of those sound kind of neat. I'm not too much of a fan of MOBAs, but really, I've actually only tried Smite.
Yeah, I never played it, never really have an interest in it.
It's just gods, like Greek gods and stuff. But the other one on here, I was kind of surprised about because I know it's a really, really old game. Well, not this one, but StarCraft 2.
StarCraft 2, yeah.
Still up there.
Yep. The new expansion came out like a year ago.
I cannot watch StarCraft.
It's very, very fast paced.
It's very fast paced.
Yes.
I tried watching it and it started off very, very, very slow.
You watched a competitive game?
Maybe. I tried.
Maybe. Wait, were you watching only like their screen, or were you watching them play it?
I was watching. So what I was watching was basically, I think it was like a StarCraft battle, sort of.
But it was like gameplay only.
Yeah.
Okay, so watch a StarCraft tournament or watch somebody play StarCraft, but like watch them play it. It is the most.
Oh, like it's real complex.
It's like, dude, it's demon-like how fast they move their hands.
Huh.
Because they have to they have to input all these commands to do what they want. They're literally just like, it's like nonstop the whole time.
Wow.
It's
so
like,
they're kind of just like talking with the computer, basically.
Yes. Yeah, it's crazy how much fucking finger action goes
All
over
right,
there.
I'll give that a shot. Because, you know, I did have no respect for Tetris as of like 2 days ago, but...
See, this show does things for all of us.
Yeah, I think I might actually pick up an older version of Tetris, like on my 3DS maybe.
You know what's great about
shot.
Tetris?
What?
It came out on the Switch. Tetris and Puyo Puyo.
What is Puyo Puyo?
Puyo Puyo is, so it's a Puyo Puyo and Tetris game. It came out actually like pretty close to when the Switch came out, about a month or so after it. So Puyo Puyo is kind of like Tetris,
Chicken?
but it's not Tetris.
No?
It's harder to explain than just to show.
Is it like Dr. Mario?
A little bit. Well, the thing is, Dr. Mario is also like Tetris, so
Right.
yeah. But if
Also-
you want to play Tetris, we have Tetris, and we can stream Tetris. I can't stream off a 3DS because you have to get a mod of 3DS to do that.
I mean, I have been watching some Tetris, so I may be pretty good.
Yeah, maybe we'll try it out. Well, that's all the time we have today, folks. This has been another episode, and by another episode, I mean episode 3 of Nerds at Night, here every Wednesday and Friday morning at 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I was your host today, Scooter. My co-host, Bobby Law.
Yes, thank you for joining us on this esports edition of RNRT Nerds at Night.
If you're watching here on twitch.tv/Real Nerds Real Talk, we thank you for watching our live stream today. Make sure you leave a follow if you enjoyed the content. If you're watching here on the YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. A thumbs up, whatever you want to call it. Check out our other videos. Enjoy your time here in the nerd world. Enjoy your life. Stay nerdy, my friends. And see you in the next one.